Rebecca was a college student with a passion for the paranormal. She had always been fascinated by ghosts, aliens, and all things supernatural. So when she saw a class on paranormal investigation being offered at her university, she knew she had to sign up. The class was taught by Professor Smith, a renowned paranormal investigator who had been studying the supernatural for decades. Rebecca was thrilled to learn from someone with so much experience in the field. On the first day of class, Professor Smith began by telling the On the first day of class, Professor Smith began by telling the students about some of his most memorable investigations. He spoke of haunted houses, UFO sightings, and encounters with cryptids. Rebecca was hanging on his every word, eager to learn more. As the weeks went by, Rebecca and her classmates learned about different types of paranormal phenomena and the methods used to investigate them. They studied EVP recordings, analyzed photographs for orbs, and even went on a few field trips to haunted locations. One day, Professor Smith announced that they would be conducting a real investigation at a local abandoned asylum. Rebecca was both excited and nervous at the prospect of encountering actual spirits. As they entered the asylum, Rebecca could feel the energy in the air shift. The building was dark and eerie, with shadows dancing on the walls. Professor Smith led the group through the halls, pointing out areas where paranormal activity had been reported. Suddenly, they heard a loud crash coming from down the hall. Rebecca's heart raced as they hurried towards the sound. When they reached the source, they found a door swinging open on its own, with no one around to explain it. As they continued their investigation, they captured EVP recordings of ghostly voices and saw strange lights flickering in the darkness. Rebecca was both terrified and exhilarated by the experience. After several hours of exploring the asylum, Professor Smith called an end to the investigation. As they gathered their equipment and prepared to leave, Rebecca couldn't help but feel a sense of accomplishment. She had faced her fears and come out on the other side, stronger and more determined than ever to continue her pursuit of the paranormal. As they drove away from the asylum, Rebecca turned to Professor Smith and said, "Thank you for teaching me so much about the paranormal. This class has been a life-changing experience for me." Professor Smith smiled and replied, "You have a natural talent for this, Rebecca. I have no doubt that you will go on to do great things in the world of paranormal investigation." And with that, Rebecca knew that she had found her calling. She was ready to dive head first into the world of the supernatural, armed with knowledge, courage, and a passion for the unknown.